Collective. It's your girl, Sadi Rose, coming to you with today's word. Welcome to the Celestial Kingdom frequency, where we come to be ourselves, where we come to speak the truth, where we very intentionally choose to shatter the illusions of the dark matrix to create heaven on earth inside of ourselves, in community with others like us. All praise to the Most High God. Love to the Mother. Today's word is inclusion is a heck of a drug. Y'all, most of my life I've said in previous words, I really haven't said that much, but still waters run deep. I have always been deep in thought of my thoughts about humanity and what's been happening here, and I just always felt that I would not speak unless I could really contribute to what was being said, or I could actually make an impact with what I was saying. If I was causing more discord and chaos and confusion, or just arguing for the sake of arguing, taking my energy, then I just rather not. But I really feel compelled to start speaking because I feel that people really need to hear this. So often people do things just to fit in. They do it just to feel normal. They do it just to be popular. They do it because they're fearful of, if they actually were honest with themselves about the truth, what that would mean for their reality, for their lives, for the decisions that they would have to make if they were actually truthful with themselves. So many of us have been hypnotized by this programming of the dark matrix. We should believe the media. We should believe the politicians. We should believe the parties. We should believe social media. We should believe everything besides what we feel, see, and hear. That seems right to ourselves. We should not believe ourselves and what we can clearly see, hear, feel. And no, we should believe what the politician is saying, or what the city official is saying, or what the news is saying, what the federal agency is saying. We owe nothing to no government, to no party, to no business, but we owe everything to God and ourselves and the people we are in relationship with, that we choose to have orbiting around us, and to our communities. We should not have faith to anything but ourselves and God. We have to stop focusing on who is right and arguing with each other about who is right. We have to start focusing on what is right. And if it don't feel, look, or sound right, then we need to take it at face value. And we need to get over our fear of being judged, of being sidelined, of being made to feel like we're weird, at the sake of being honest with ourselves and being authentic with who we are. Y'all, I have talked to my family and other people, and sometimes I get to be made like I'm delulu because I'm just speaking the obvious, just speaking the truth. I'm not going to believe the lies. I don't care what party or who's saying it. If it smells like BS, I'm gonna call it BS, okay? And the thing is, I do recognize that standing out, not following the crowd, not going with popular opinion about any celebrities, or, doing things, it can definitely result in whoever is leading by fear or by lies or by deception will turn against you and will turn everyone that is following them against you too. And you could have crazy, really serious resistance. It's a fact. That does happen. But how do we reduce the likelihood of that happening? Is more people waking up to the truth. And the more people refusing to believe a lie just because it's said enough. We are a nation now where we believe lies just because they're said enough times, rather than it's actually the truth. It's so loud inside my head with words I never said. But I cannot be silent anymore. We have to be truthful. And we have to hold people who continue to hold out these lies and this disinformation and this misinformation. We have to call them out on it and hold them accountable and not allow them to continue to do things right under our nose and us not calling them out. The most deceptive, most low, most darkest forms of energy, y'all, acts like they're good, and then they do dirt right under your nose because they have you hypnotized. Not you, just people hypnotized. Oh, I should trust them because everyone trusts them. And if I say that they look like they're doing something and it's bad, then everybody will look at me and think I'm bad because it's not the norm. This is not the time to be in a norm anymore, y'all. This is the time to be a sovereign being under God. I don't report to anyone on this earth but God. And I listen to myself. I listen to the divine instructions I get from my intuition, my God source. I go with what I feel. So no one can pay me or buy me out. And when we start talking about what's popular and all these youth following these very bad, I don't even know what they are, plants that are in the public eye, putting all this demonic music out here with lower frequency. You talk about hypnotizing, talking about unaliving and, taking yourself out and promotion of drugs and just sexualizing all of our daughters and our sons. And it's popular. So what? Because it's popular, our kids now are choosing to do what's wrong just to do what's right in their peers' eyes, which is fit in. They're choosing fitting in at the expense of doing what's right. And us as parents, as older adults, we shake our heads at our kids when they make the decisions to get involved with, influences and addiction and put themselves to get unalived or to get incarcerated. But y'all, we are the role models. We are setting the examples. The more that they see us sitting complicitly accepting lies when they're right in front of our face, is the more example we are setting for them to do the same with their peers. We are setting the examples to not do what's right because it is right. We are teaching them that fitting in to be included as normal for whatever, it doesn't matter how bad the new normal is acceptable. I'm not comfortable with that story. Are y'all? Let's say not our story. If we all could just say it in mass and think it. Go to bed before you go to tonight, before you go to sleep. Say not our story. We don't accept the lies anymore. We go off of what we see, what we hear, what we feel. And when we don't know what it is, because everything is so convoluted, we go to the God source, our intuition, and our connection to the Most High God for discernment. All praise to the Most High God. Love.